Hey, 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 hey. How y'all doing? Do y'all know what today is? Do y'all know what today is? It is, first of all, it's tax day. So, yes, who launches a book on tax day? Me. I know. But today is drum roll. Okay. I try not to. Money Chat book official launch day. Yes. So super excited, as you can see by my t-shirt. Very excited. And we are ready for our live launch. So today is April 18th. It is tax day. So all of y'all scrambling that did not electronically file, and you are running to that mailbox, running to that post office, just tune in, get the car, go on and go, because I know you got to handle that. But I also want you all to join us because today is the launch of Money Chat book. This right here. Okay, let me try to do this right this time. Hey, y'all, I'm Dorothea. For those of you who are new to me and like, who is this crazy lady on here with this beautiful blinged out shirt on, hollering? I am Dorothea Kelly. I am the founder and CEO of Money Chat. Oh, let me get it right. Money. Oh, I was almost there. Money Chat book. And Money Chat is a personal finance book helping you get your money together. And I'm excited today because today is launch day and we have worked so hard. I have to give a huge shout out to my team. And I am going to get into the topic today, but I have to tell you all how excited we are and thank the team so much for all their help. But it's here. Hey, she pretty. So everybody who pre-ordered, you get all your pre-order bonuses. Those of you who did not pre-order, it's okay. We still have some bonuses for you, just not the same ones that all those who pre-ordered got. So sorry about that. But when you snooze, you lose. But that's okay. We still got you covered. You know, I'm going to take care of you. So today is launch day. And tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, is our Money Chat Live to celebrate the launch. And we're basically having a money summit. Money Chat Live. I'm bringing on some of my financial friends, and we are going to have a blast. So remember that it's tomorrow. Wednesday is the kickoff. We're going to have a party. So grab your mocktail, grab your cocktails, and join us tomorrow night, 6 to 8 p.m. When you register on Eventbrite, and I'll drop the link here. When you register on Eventbrite, a link to join the party will be sent to you. So that's tomorrow night, 6 to 8. We're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about, are we talking relationships and money? I just can't remember. But I know we're talking about those young professionals getting the bag. And we're talking about how to have a happy money, happy life. So not relationships. I must really want to talk about these relationships because that is not on tap for tomorrow. But for Wednesday, we have Jason V. Tug. He's going to be talking about happy money, happy life. So this is his book. Y'all didn't see that. This is his book, Happy Money, Happy Life, a great friend of mine, bestseller. And we're going to be giving away some prize packs with his book, at least 2 of them for sure. But he's going to come on and talk to us about what it means to have a happy money, happy life. Minyelle Akife Reed is going to come on. She is in the book. She dropped so many gems about young professionals and what they need to do to get their money right. And we're going to talk about the trends, like what's happening now with them and their money and how everything is going in this economy. So that's Minyelle Tar, Miss Madam Money Jackson. She's going to come on and talk to us about the 4 financial languages. Listen, you don't want to miss that because Tara is fire and that book is fire and her message is definitely going to be fire. And then we're going to have our wonderful MC, Dershawn Brown, who is an entrepreneur and a rock star. And all of them are very good friends of mine. And Dershawn is also a very good friend of mine that I've known for a long time. And I can't forget, Robin Kinney, Detroit Love is in the house. Detroit is in the house, okay? Robin Kinney of Audio Engineers of Detroit is going to come on and we're going to teach you how to, if you're an author or aspiring author, we're going to teach you how to do an audiobook for your book. She's going to tell about her wonderful experience with me. Hint, Robin, hint. And she's going to tell about her wonderful experience with me, and we're going to teach you how to do an audiobook. And then, of course, I am going to do some teaching. We're going to talk about career and money, because that's a huge thing, very important right now, and a whole bunch of other stuff, swag, giveaways, all the things. We're going to have a blast. So we want to see you Wednesday, 6 to 8, and then Thursday, 11 to 1, lunch and learn. So all those speakers will be spread out amongst those 2 days. And of course, yours truly will be there too, to drop gems. And we are going to have us a good old money chat. So make sure you register. The link will be dropped. And listen, do you have your book? Really? Do you have your book? Yeah, go get that. Thank you. Right now, like right now, moneychatbook.com. Please, and I thank you. But honestly, you're going to love it. I'm going to dive more into what's inside the book tomorrow and Thursday, but we're going to dive into some of these chapters, share with your families. It truly will change mindsets and thinking about money. I talked about mindset the other day, but really change mindsets, thinking, and habits, because you can't just, it's not just, you can't just say, I'm going to do my budget. You have to actually know, okay, now that I want to do my budget, or I want to have better credit, or I want to pay off my debt, you have to have a strategy. And that's exactly what I have provided for you here in the book. All right. So now let's talk about the topic at hand. The truth about wealth building. So as I was thinking about this topic, I kind of just went back into myself and why it was important for me to build wealth, and why it was important that I leave a legacy of wealth for my family. And then I think about the folks that I coach with and work with, and the people who come up to me when I get off stage. A lot of times in a money conversation, people are a little timid, so they may not raise their hands when it's Q&A, but what they'll do is when they get off stage, they'll come and I'll say, Dorothy, I just got a quick question, because personal finance is what I always say, it's personal, it's private. So I love that. And the thing about it is, the truth about wealth building is that I don't care what you see all over socials. You know, we're all on social. I'm on all the things, giving money advice. We all are. And there's a lot of legit money advice out there. But remember that you're getting snippets. Remember that you're getting snippets, and remember that you've got to follow people who are reputable. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, pause that. Because the truth is, a lot of people are getting their financial. I was looking at some statistics the other day. A lot of people are getting their financial advice from social media, but they're getting 1-minute snippets. So just be careful of that. But the truth about wealth building is that it does take time. And that's why when I do see some of these things, whether it's entrepreneurship or money, or the latest, I won't use that word, but the latest thing that's out there, get rich now. Oh, I earned this much in 20 days and overnight. No. Building wealth takes time. Yes, there are some flukes where people came up with a great idea and they made money overnight, or somebody got a lump sum miraculously, whatever. Yes, okay, fine. But there is no magic pill to wealth building. You require strategy. You have to know what you're doing. You have to educate yourself on financial things and how to manage your money. You have to learn those base things before you can jump to saying you're going to buy 10 houses and invest in real estate when you have never flipped a house, rented a house, done anything with a house. But somebody said you need to go buy 10 houses and pull some money out of your 401k, buy those 10 houses, do this, do that, and you're going to get rich. But what you find out is that in that soundbite, they didn't tell you the rest that comes with flipping, renting a house, right? Wealth building takes time. And I'm not here to tell you that it needs to take 20 years, 30 years. That's not what I'm saying. You can build wealth in a matter of several years if you're strategic. And depending on how much debt you have and how much sacrifice you're willing to make. But you do not want to be listening to anyone telling you that you can get rich quick. It's not happening. especially if you have some things to do. If you've got some debt, some decisions that you made in the past, and we're not beating anybody up because we've all made some bad decisions. But if you've got some decisions that you made in the past that's affecting your financial future today, your today and your financial future, you got to handle that. So it's not about wealth building is not about the quick. It's not. Wealth building is about, number one, looking at where you are. That's the first step. Where am I right now? If I want to build wealth, and whatever your number is, whatever wealth building means to you, you look at that number, it's over here. But this is where you are today. So whether it's great or whether it's a mess, this is what you got. We're going to shed those tears and we're going to move on, right? Next step. What do I do with what I have right here to get to that wealth building that I want? What needs to happen in my life, my mindset, and in my money so that I can change what I got going on here? Or if you're doing good and it's all good, bet. How do I accelerate what I've got going on right here to get to that wealth building step? What's it going to take? What steps do I need to take every day, every month, every year? And it doesn't have to be a burden. I always say, I watched one of my my very first video. Shout out to my girl, Renee Ferguson. I found that video you recorded of me, one of my very first speaking engagements in the community years ago. And I always say, the goal is not to always just keep your head down, head down, head down. You have to look up and enjoy life. So that's not what I'm talking about. But you look at where you are and see where you want to go. Then after you do that, you say, okay, what does it take? What do I have to do? What do I have to say to get to where I want to go? And then you start learning and you start doing and you start making it happen. And year one, okay, this is where I want to be. This is where I am. You evaluate. Year two, you evaluate. Maybe you had a 5-year goal. Maybe you had a certain amount of money you wanted, certain amount of investment, certain amount of vacations you want to be able to take every year. That's wealth building to you. Then you ask yourself, okay, I'm on the path. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my wealth building. What about my people? Don't forget your people. Don't let it be your four and no more. The people in your household, that's it. What about your community? What about your extended family? Definitely the people in your house, your mate, your cousins, your sisters, your siblings, all the people, your parents. And I know sometimes our parents don't want to listen to us, but you got to make them listen. Okay, I'll take that back. You can't make them listen. But you got to do as much as you can, because at the end of the day, you're possibly going to be the one handling the business. What do your children, and if you don't have any children, the children in your circle, your friends, your nieces, nephews, how do they handle money? We can't keep the information for ourselves. That's how you build wealth, and that's how you build generational wealth. So I'll do some more stuff where I talk about kids and money. I do that all the time anyway, but that truly affects your legacy. It truly affects wealth building when you don't pass that wealth knowledge and that money management knowledge down to your kids, and you give your kids everything. They don't have to work for anything. And I'm not saying, it's easy to do. We'll get on that another topic, but this is just the truth about wealth building. I read a book. Oh, it's right here. It's actually called Family Fortunes. I read this book ages ago. It's one of my favorite books still to this day. Who's it by? I can't see who it's by, but I'll drop it. Family Fortunes. And it talks about how uber rich people build and protect their fortunes. Loved it. And here's the thing. While everybody's on social talking about it's quick like this, these folks are planning out their fortunes 20, 30, 50 years. And they don't expect to get rich overnight. So the truth about wealth building is that it takes time. Yes, you can absolutely build wealth. And I don't believe it's that you're too young or too old. There are no limitations. Take the limitations off. But also, let the focus, whatever your focus is, why you want to build the wealth, just be honest about what your focus is. Are you focused on that just to get the money? Because if you're just focused to get the money, you'll probably just end up putting your head down and like missing life. It's not about an arrogance. It's not about, to walk around bragging about how much money you got. That's not it. It's about blessing others, living a good life yourself, no doubt. We're going to live this life. We're going to live well. We're going to eat well. We're going to shop well. We're going to do all the things. Once we get the foundation together, once we get our lives together. And that's what we're talking about here in Money Chat, the book. It's those foundational things. And it's not just foundation, because I added a whole lot of advanced stuff in here as well. But this is the book that you can sit and have. I had I interviewed Monica the other day, Monica Marie Jones, and she shared how she just refers back to it regularly. And that was my goal. So I'll share a little bit about why I wrote the book. So one of my favorite people said, if there's a book that you want to read, but you can't find it, then you have to write it. And that is exactly what I did here. I wrote the book I wanted to read. Yes, there were financial books out there. Yes, but I needed something that spoke to me. So I wrote the book that spoke to me and spoke to people like me. So it is practical. It's actionable. It's not all this crazy big old words and all this stuff in there. What I wanted to do was break financial concepts down for you. So if there's a word in here and I'm like, don't trip on this word because you heard it on CNBC or some other platform. Now, when you watch CNBC or Good Morning America and they're talking about financial topics, you're going to know what they're talking about because you read it here. So I break everything down for you. At the end of every book are assignments. Yes, not books. Chapters, they're assignments. Yes, you got homework. We got to make it happen. We got goals, right? So we got homework. And there are mantras, plus all the bonuses that you get. We get a whole download of mantras that you can post on your wall. Mantras, book club guide, the audio book. Today is the last day to get the audio book if you buy today. Today is the last day to get the 2 for 1. Audio book plus physical book for the price of 1. Today is the last day. And more. So we're going to have all kinds of things going on. Let's get it. Let's get it together. Let's make it happen. Our money, you're passing down wealth for generations. You want to make sure that everyone in your circle is good because we're leveling up our circles. We're leveling up our families, our friends, everybody that we care about, and those in our community. That's what it's all about. So that, my friends, is the truth about wealth building. And you can be a wealth builder. You are a wealth builder. You can make it happen. So I thank everybody for tuning in. We are going to be right back here tomorrow. I'll drop all the details, but go to moneychatbook.com, grab your book, and then go to moneychatbook.eventbrite.com and register for Money Chat Live tomorrow. It's going to be so, so fun. And we got some surprises for you. Oh, I can't forget the boxes. So we got some giveaways. And no, I didn't tell y'all everything. There's more. Trust me, there's more. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for being on this crazy, crazy ride, this Money Chat journey for all these years. And I will see y'all tomorrow.